Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video featuring Silver Tempest. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're taking a look at another of the hyped up V-Stars from the set, which is REGIDRAGO V-Star. The Apex Dragon attack allows you to choose an attack from a dragon Pokemon in your discard pile and use it as this attack. Pretty cool, as we do have quite a few powerful dragon Pokemon out there, and our V-Star Power Legacy Star allows us to discard the top 7 cards of our deck. Then we put up to 2 cards from our discard pile into our hand. It doesn't have to be the any cards from the ones that we discarded. And you might think this is a mistake. 3 REGIDRAGO Vs and 4 V-Stars. This is in fact intentional, as we are trying to power up REGIDRAGO V-Star through Gardenia's Vigor to attack on turn 2 by allowing us to draw 2 cards, and if we drew any cards in this way, we attach up to 2 grass energy cards from our hand to one of our benched Pokemon. Now, as always, full disclaimer, this is a Japanese list. I always start off with Japanese lists in order to make sure that these have won tournaments, they've been tested a little bit. This one's really weird, I will say that. It's definitely not my style of list, if you will, but I'm going with this to start us off, and then eventually we'll work and refine and do others as well. But that is the reason why we have 3, because we actually want that guy on the bench so that we can power up with Gardenia's Vigor. Now, we're going to be able to copy Duraludon VMAX's Gmax Pulverization attack, doing 220 damage and bypassing any effects on an opponent's active Pokemon. We'll also be able to copy Lost Impact, doing 280 damage and taking a one-shot whilst on most things, whilst lost zoning 2 of our energies. And we also have access to goodra V-Star's Rolling Iron attack to decrease the damage that our own REGIDRAGO V-Star will be taking next turn. Finally, we have Dragonite's Energy Hurricane attack, 180 damage, and we may search for up to 3 basic energy cards and attach them to our Pokemon in any way we'd like, along with Flygon V's Draconic Impulse, doing 160 damage, discarding 3 energies from this Pokemon, and doing 160 more damage to a VMAX. Now for support, we have Mew, Crobat, Oranguru, and Greninja. I will say I do think it's a big oversight to not have Luminion V in this deck when you're focusing so much on Gardenia's Vigor. So that's something that I would say could be very important and key to this deck, and I might end up adding that at some point. But for now, we're gonna play with this deck as it is. Let's jump into the ladder, see how it works. If you're planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, make sure you use our affiliate link right here in the description of our video to help support the channel. It's the best way to do it, and it's free. Looking for PTGO codes? Potown Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tablemon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Alright, so here we go. Decentish start, as long as we can find a quick ball. I wouldn't complain at all about this, and there we go. Just as I mentioned, the quick ball, we do in fact get it. So against a potential Zoroark deck, I do believe we will be in a good spot. So definitely want to bench that REGIDRAGO. And so I'm going to start us off by using Mysterious Tail, thinning the deck out. Wow, my next few cards were actually looking pretty nice. I will now go ahead and utilize concealed card. Pardon my whatever I'm doing. Let's go ahead and do it again. Yeah, why not? Of course, energies are important, though I do have energy retrieval as well, which I can grab with Mew, which is pretty cool. And I have also found more energy, so let's just keep on doing this. See more cards, access more cards, attach the fire for turn, and let's see what happens after. Okay, now I have double Gardenia's Vigor. Best case scenario, we find an energy retrieval, we go Gardenia's Vigor, we get our REGIDRAGO V-Star, and we start powering up other stuff. That is a Ralts. That is not what I expected. All right, so I'm gonna start off with Mysterious Tale. Both of these cards are very good, but I'm gonna choose the Ultra Ball this time around in order to discard these two friends, grabbing myself a Crobat here. I do like that. Okay, I'll bench you. I will go ahead and Crobat for 3. And okay, so here's our last chance. I guess I do have this Scuba Net, but I also need that to retreat. So I'm gonna have to use Gardenia's Vigor and hope I get the thing. I do not, in fact, get the thing. I have not attached energy for turn yet, however. So this could still be fine. I'm going to thin. Oh, I'm sketchy on this one. I feel like I'm gonna choose the mod. Rather keep the Gardenia for now. There's the Drago. So I'm looking for one of my other grass energy or a energy retrieval. That also works. Oh, I can use Legacy Star though. Legacy Star does it, right? Legacy Star does in fact does it. It's gonna be very harsh. Okay. All right, let's grab actually you. That was quite the experience. Quite the discards. My energy retrievals are still in the deck. I don't even know if I have energies left, to be honest. I just wanted to like maybe power up. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna rot here, doing both. I'll put you back for Pokemon, and I'll put 2 of you back. And now I can copy in Dragonite's attack, take a KO with Energy Hurricane, and power up my other Regidrago right here. So not too shabby, very costly, but we got the turn to attack. So that's the important thing, if you will. And then we can follow this up with Rolling Iron. I don't know what this does. Okay, it switches. Now, I have no idea what this does. It searches for 3 Curlias. Okay. So, water duplicates shenanigans right there. Right. So now I have Serena, which doesn't serve any purpose. We have no Gusting in this deck. Outside of the one boss. So I guess now I'm gonna play the Gardenias. Yeah, sure. Like I won't attach. I played 2 Gardenias this game. I only attached 1 energy. It's fine. Now we're gonna go Rolling Iron, taking 80 damage less next turn, which means even with a choice build, that Radiant Charizard is actually not threatening at all. So we're good to go. We are actually pretty okay here. Alright, we do see a Raichu, which is a good counter to Lugia and Palkia. You will be seeing a video about this Raichu and about Zork soon, which is not with Curlia. That's for sure. Alright, so we do see Charizard getting powered up. They need an extra attachment on the active in order to do damage. Like I said, completely fine. And there's a choice belt, but they do not, in fact, take a KO. I wish there was a dragon type that healed. That would be pretty fantastic. Okay, another problem I see with only having 3 Regidrago Vs is that, like, if I don't get this last one, then what's the point? Right? What's the point? I can't have a 3rd attacker. I do feel like it's worth it to have the 4th Regidrago just for that. If this was Arceus Regidrago, then it would be a completely different story, but it in fact is not. Okay. I kind of want to switch, but that switch could be useful if they go Gust this Regidrago. So you know what? We're just gonna go Rolling Iron again. I wish there was a way to heal the Regidrago V-Star. Is there no dragon type attack that can heal? I bet there is. I bet there's like an obscure one somewhere out there. All right. Slowbro, as expected. They're a little behind to use Slowbro. So Raichu does 100 if we are a V-Star, so they will be able to 140. Oh, they don't knock me out with Raichu, in fact, thanks to rolling iron damage. Matron's Anger does 30 plus 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That would be 120. Still not enough. And that Gallade. So this is trade, right? Yeah. I feel like using a turn to use Kirlia to get all the Kirlias doesn't make much sense, honestly. And Gallade lets you search your deck for a support turn. Okay. You see a Cynthia's Ambition this time around. So a lot of cards in my opponent's hand. They don't have a knockout just yet. And like the good thing here is, like if my opponent doesn't get a knockout, I'm pretty sure I've won the game. Like 99% sure. Especially if I get another attachment here. If they go into Raichu and don't KO me, then I will definitely be switching. No, it's Flapple. Flapple does 50 for each Pokemon in play that has an ability. So 170 damage. Not bad. Not great either, but not bad. So if they can somehow knock out this Regidrago, they might actually be able to win here. Hopefully that doesn't happen though. Okay. I feel like Serena seems pretty good. Discarding these two, just getting rid of stuff. Just to make sure I have access to my beautiful other Regidrago V-Star in case I do actually get KO'd. But my opponent needs a lot. They haven't lost yet though, that's for sure. There's the V-Star for me. If they could go Serena, or probably Serena, right? But if they could go Boss KO Crobat and then Boss KO the non-defended from Rolling Iron Regidrago, that's how they win. Right? That's how they win. Alright. Zorua, Level Ball. So many things happening here. Training Court. That gives me a little more freedom in case I need to do stuff. They do get the fire back. The thing is, like I said, right now they're doing with the dude, the Flapple, 170. Actually, it might be 120. Wait, it's 50 times. Last turn they did 170. That means there were 4 abilities. Wait, what? 4 Pokemon with abilities. But there were 5, right? 2 Regidragos, Greninja, Mew, and Crobat. What's this? The other Gallade. Alright, there's this arena. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Wait, how much damage did they do? Didn't see. Oh, 200. Okay. Alright, so it comes down to this. I will get rid of the stadium, but I will use it first. will do this, and I will knock out. My opponent definitely has the potential to win here. They need... Ooh, well played. Oh, they have Slowbro. They have Slowbro. So they win with Slowbro. That knockout on the Croat, pretty key. Nice recovery. Nice recovery. Wait, what? Oh. That card's cool. Could I have prevented this? No, right? I don't think so. That card is actually interesting. Play back on if head, search your deck for an evolution, and if tails, search your deck for a basic Pokemon. That's actually really cool. There's the Slowbro, and there's the Twin Energy. Not bad. Okay, now you're just being dumb. Why are you doing that? Like, you've already beaten me. Why do you play the right hand, dude? What the heck? Alright, on to next game. Right. We are going second, which is not super ideal. My opponent has a Snorlax in the active, though. No idea what that's going to mean for us. Yeah, last game, benching the Croats ended up costing me the game. But I don't think I could have avoided benching it. Maybe I should have switched and not let my opponent knock out that REGIDRAGO. I should have thought that through a little bit more. If I had played that switch, that would have made their life a lot harder. So that's on me for sure. That is on me. All right. So maybe we're up against MEW3 Union based on what we've seen so far. That's more Pico. That's gonna be annoying because it has the Torment attack. So we're up against them all deck. I can bypass Miltank with Duraludon, thankfully. But bypassing that Morpeko, that's gonna be the annoying part. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and Ultra Ball away the Giratina and the Dragonite. And I will grab probably the goodra. Yeah. Let's grab goodra and then I'll quick ball away the goodra for the REGIDRAGO. And I'll go ahead and use Gardenia's Vigor. Probably only attack. Oh, never mind. Alright. Trust me, friend, I'm just as surprised as you are at the moment. Okay. Celestial War. Discard top 3 cards of your deck. If any of those are energy cards, attach them to this Pokemon. That actually sounds very reasonable. I want to save the switches. And I want to save the evolution for when I can actually attack. So sure, let's go Celestial War. Alright, we found the fire. Nice. In the process, we did discard another Gardenias and a Pokestop, but looking good so far. The biggest issue right now is certainly the Miltank at the moment. So we'll see. We shall see what we can do about that. There's the MEW3 Union as well. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be annoying for sure. Only one piece in the discard so far. If or when they do get the MEW3 Union, I do have consistent higher than 200 damage output attacks, so that should not be a problem. I didn't pay attention to if, like, strict attention to if the Duraludon VMAX is in there. I believe it is, but I'm not 100% sure. Alright, this is gonna be a long game for sure. Silene. Okay, double Ultra Ball with the double heads. What a deck by my opponent. Alright. Okay, I do get to Dragon Laser. I was gonna say Dragon Laser. No. Dragon Laser right here. And let's do 30. Is there ever a universe where my opponent doesn't promote more Pico? I think they go Miltank. Oh, I didn't mean to click that one. I meant to click the bottom one. Okay, they do go more Pico. So that means I'm forced to evolve, which is honestly okay. I could use Energy Hurricane in order to make myself hammerless proof. I also have access to my V-Star ability in case I need something to like get me out of this sticky situation. We'll see. Silene. I like playing against style decks, unlike most people. Like, I'm not a fan of the playstyle, but I like playing against them because I feel like that's where the decision making really shines. Yeah, of course you can get like messed up by bad draws or by discards or bad prizes, but overall I feel like as long as you make a plan, you're thinking about how to win, and you're managing your resources properly, like those decks are designed to exploit the people who just go all out, try to beat them quickly, right? Because they withstand the pressure and run you out of resources. But if you actually don't focus that much on that, then you're in a good spot. All right, there's this Snorlax. And there's energy on the Lecky as well. I might just retreat and draw more, which is honestly fine. No, they just go for the Torment. That's fine. So I won't be able to use Dragon Laser this upcoming turn, correct? Sure. That is actually fine. I'll just go ahead and evolve. Part of me wants to use Pokestop purely based off the fact that I could hit the Duraludon, right? And I get to keep the switches. Losing the boss, that's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. So now we're gonna go Apex Dragon. We're gonna Energy Hurricane. And make ourselves pretty much I did not check for a Duraludon. Pretty much Crushing Hammer. Alright, Ordinary Rod. I also have that to replenish my deck, so that's good. The Pokestop could help my opponent, but at this point what I need to do is just not miss any KOs. And I have Switch and Scoop Up Net to take down another Morpeko if that does end up showing up at all. Alright. Snorlax and Psychic in the Lost Zone. Tool Jammer is not really impactful against me. I think the most impactful card could be potentially Yellhorn and Morpeko. Those are the two cards that could make me miss attacks. And that's why the switches are so crucial at this point in time. I went in 4 turns, assuming there's no Miltank in the active. And now there will be. So I might be... Oh, actually, never mind. I mean, I do have the Emergency Legacy Star as well. So that's something to consider. To try to just... Like, the Legacy Star guarantees that I get access to Duraludon for whenever I need it. So that's good. Okay, so what card did they get back? I would not be surprised if it's either Morpeko or the Yellhorn. But it's actually the Palbat, okay. I mean, I also don't know what they have in their hand and or what resources they have access to. All right. Okay. So this turn, we will go for Rolling Iron, just in case they try to do something sneaky and attack me or something. You never know, right? You never know. Okay, 3 turns away from winning. Now there's a Miltank up front, so this is where I might have to Legacy Star, and I am generally not complaining about that. If I have to, I have to. All right, there's Pyukumuku. Ionia. I did lose my boss. It is what it is. Would have been lovely to bypass the Miltank with a boss first. I also lost. No, I still have Serena. So if at some point the Mewtwo Union is on the bench or tries to retreat or something, then it'll be fine. I feel like this version of the deck, which is more disruptive with the Morpeko, with the Lecky, and the Speed Energies, it doesn't feature healing, right? It doesn't play Center Lady. So that could be okay. All right, we do see the Pulp Pad. So an issue here would be if, actually not so much of an issue. I was gonna say, like, if my opponent brought up the Mew, I would have to use a Scuba Net, but that I actually would welcome that promotion of the Mew. Okay. I feel like I need to keep up the pressure. So I'm just gonna Legacy Star. Not happy about it. I did see the Duraludon right there, okay. So therefore, any card that puts back stuff into my deck, which none of it is here. So then I guess the switch. Those definitely are the 2 cards to get here. All right. And now all I need to do, I mean, there could be a quad Crushing Hammer turn somehow. I could also get punished by like a Starmie or something out of the blue. That would be really funny, actually. My opponent just went bench Starmie, discard water, Melanie, attach water, retreat KO. That would actually be pretty funny. But there we go. Now we've successfully bypassed the Miltank with Duraludon VMAX. We see the versatility of our attack pulling through, and this absolutely reminds me of Mewtwo and Mew Tag Team. I definitely think, like, if Mewtwo and Mew Tag Team was a 10 out of 10 deck throughout its whole existence, basically, REGIDRAGO VSTAR with only 2 games played, all right, feels like a 6 out of 10 deck. It's fun, it's cool, but it's not going to win any tournaments, I don't think. Not any big ones. I will be trying the version with Arceus for sure to see how it works out, see how it does, but overall this certainly feels, I mean, it's only 2 games, right? Like I said, it's only 2 games, but the results over in Japan speak for themselves. Lugia is dominating. It's a very dynamic turn 2 boom 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 deck, whereas this is like, I hope I get Gardenia. I hope I get the turn 2 attack. Yeah, whereas the other decks are designed to get it. And there we go. Yeah, straightforward, patient, and that's how you beat stall. Yeah, making a plan, figuring out your resources, applying pressure, continuous pressure, figuring out your routes to the sticky situations. I did get a pretty good start, which was also useful. And there we go. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed REGIDRAGO VSTAR, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.